Does Kendrick need our focus, man? He just put up some big Spotify numbers, man. I think he's the first rapper to put up over, was it 100 million listeners in a month?
He did a whole bunch of,
He broke a lot of shit.
And he broke that record. He also, you talk about all the
first living male recording artist to have 3 albums in the top Billboard.
Top 10.
Top 20.
Yeah, top 10.
Top 10.
Top 10.
He has number 1, number 9, and number 10. Gotcha.
That's a stat.
GNX went back up to number 1. Damn made it to number 9, and Good Kid, Mad City is number 10.
Goddamn. That's Super Bowl
Clearly, he was right about his set list. For the fans out there that would like to hear me say it again, I was wrong about the set list.
Oh, yeah.
It worked. It worked.
He had his own plan, and as you can see, it's working.
Yo, and for y'all fans that needed to hear that, I'm wrong every day about something. There's not a day that passes where I don't get something wrong. I wish you guys could see all of them, all the mistakes. Y'all seem to get a real thrill out of that one.
It was tight. You ain't go in there and go in about
y'all
being
didn't
wrong.
go in there and kill Joe that he was wrong about the settlers. What do you say?
Right?
Nigga was wrong.
I was wrong.
That's it.
Oops.
Got one bad. Fuck, darn it. Congratulations to Kendrick.
Yeah.
The entire TDE.
Entire PG Lane.
The entire PG Lane. Say that
both
shit.
of 'em.
Yeah.
Whole West Coast.
Yeah.
Whole West Coast. I do feel the rest of the country's West Coast resentment kicking in. I know the West has been saying that for a while. I'm starting to feel it.
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel it.
Mm-hmm. I see it. But, I mean, the West was ready for it.
I don't know if Memphis is feeling like that. But I'm just talking about New York and Atlanta. We think, Freeze?
Nah. I don't think so. Memphis artists still cooking, and
That's what I said. I don't think Memphis is
But
feeling like that.
I do see everybody else just getting tired of it. It's like, all right, y'all got a moment. Act like you've been here before type of shit. And the West Coast not doing that.
Nah, fuck
What
that.
do you think about act like you've been here before?
It's their moment.
Yeah, when they're in the middle of a moment like this.
Yeah, it's their moment, man.
rock.
The shit is not
about?
dying
Run the
down
score
yet.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. But the sentiment is, dog, y'all acting like y'all have never been here before.
People like
I
to
don't know
go
if
They
they
keep reminding everybody, we up
But
right
I don't
now.
know if they've ever been here before.
92?
Yes, they
was.
Yeah, they were. They were. That
I
chronic,
mean, 92, 93,
doggy
they was
style run.
That early 90s?
That early 90s.
It was massive,
early
but this is, it's just a different era, I guess. It's like comparing
that's all.
fucking basketball
It's just-
players from a different
It's just
era.
been so long. Like a lot of the
Hip hop didn't have the platforms that it has now. There was no hip hop at the Super Bowl. It's different shit. It's a different level. It's the same. Yeah, it's big in terms of hip hop, but it's bigger. Like being that hip hop is bigger, it's bigger.
Yeah,
worldwide.
Even though when they say act like you've been here before, I don't think that necessarily means that you had to have been there before.
Right.
No, you don't.
That's not what I don't think that's what the phrase is about.
Right. It's like have some class, have some.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just means you ain't got to be on a.
Act like shit is not new to you and that
True,
you just
right.
fucking, yeah.
But how they supposed to act? I mean, what would that look like
Exactly.
if you the West Coast right
Like
now?
how do you celebrate in a classy manner? Like I don't see what they've done that has
Right.
been unclassy.
And I'm like, talk
I don't
your
get
shit.
it.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Run the score up. Fuck it, because your
the-
moment gonna leave.
The record is still hot, and the shit that's going on is still going on. It's being promoted on big platforms and bigger platforms, and so it's not going anywhere. And they have a right to celebrate that.
Yeah.
Right.
For
Should
a long
they-
time, it's like the East Coast. We are hip hop and all that shit, and we lend you guys the or pass you guys the torch. Like so, let them celebrate and have fun.
They did not
Niggas
like us at the SNL shit. With
Exactly.
The old skit with Will
With Will
Ferrell.
Ferrell,
Yeah,
yeah.
that shit was funny.
Yeah, they're not stopping.
That's really
shit
what the
was
problem
funny.
is, though. It's just New York. I don't even think it's Atlanta that much. It's just New York.
I didn't want to see Will Ferrell do that.
That shit was funny.
I mean,
Well,
I
it's at that level
had
now.
a chuckle. I had a chuckle. I just didn't want to see him do that.
It's at that level now. Where
Are we gatekeepers,
all of the
Ice?
brand- Yes.
We are gatekeepers.
Yes. New
Should
York
be.
feels like because we
Started here,
created
though.
It's the end all. I've said this a million times. New York thinks that New York is the end all be all when it comes to hip hop, and that it hasn't grown past New York.
I mean, at one
think
point,
that's
all
dated.
the labels and stuff.
That's dated thinking.
I think
They're
so,
still
too.
here, right? I mean,
The labels
you
are
had
not
to-
all.
The labels are not
They're
still here.
At one point, they were here.
they
yes.
were.
Right. You had to come to New York to
Yeah.
either get signed. There's a lot of things that were
if-
happening.
Even for your records to
Yes.
get that national point.
Yes.
Now, you would be regional, but if you didn't make it in New York, it was almost like you didn't really count.
Exactly.
Yeah. Then that all changed.
That happened.
So we had all that. We have that cachet.
But it's not that anymore.
Yeah, well-
and a lot of New Yorkers still hang their hat on that. And And a lot of people like, hey, dog, we don't care about that old shit. This ain't 10, 15, 20 years ago. Now we don't have to make it in New York. We don't need New York. We don't give a fuck about New York. It's only New York that keep yelling New York.
That's Young Money's doing. Young Money did that.
Do y'all have any thoughts on the Wayne performance from the SNL shit? Anybody see it?
I saw it.
It was dope. The stream that I watched, his mic was like not on. But they fixed it and the shit that's going around the internet.
People
now.
said
He sounded
it was
good.
amazing.
He sounded
People said
good.
it was
Yeah, it was
amazing.
dope.
I want to watch the whole. I didn't see it.
Yeah, sounded
I plan
good.
to watch the whole.
I'm gonna
Roots backing them.
I like
Yeah.
anytime a live band is behind a rapper with hits.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the live band, they made it sound like Blue Note.
They
Yeah.
killed it.
They made
killed
it sound just like a contemporary version,
like that
of,
unplugged. But was
type-
he?
Yeah, I like
was
that.
he on point? Because I heard he was fire.
Yeah, it was good.
he
He sounded the
was
sharpest
good.
I ever
It
heard.
was good.
Yeah. It's gonna make some people had him Super Bowl.
That's what it was
they
doing.
already said it.
That's what it was doing. Yeah.
They're wrong, but I get why people would feel like that.
Neutral button.